Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, text it to us. Put the word hits with your confession and send it to 96893. We'll keep you anonymous.
Here's the first Queen City confession. My husband is obsessed with me always being perfectly hairless. Legs, underarms, everything. And honestly, I am over it. I've been shaving nonstop for years just to keep him happy, but I am done. He's been out of the country on a business trip for the last 2 weeks, and I've let it all grow. Legs, armpits, full freedom. It's actually felt amazing not caring. He comes home tomorrow, and I have no idea how he's going to react, but I've decided I ain't shaving it off.
Ooh, take a stand. Take a stand. You know, I really dislike that. Like, yes, we can all have our preferences, right? So, like, he likes what he likes, but, like, it's a little controlling to tell someone else what they have to do with their own body. You know, like, all bodies grow hair.
Save that.
So
100%. I mean, listen, I'm not a big fan of lots of underarm hair, but I've never told my husband, hey, shave. But if he thinks about it, he'll be like, okay, I'll just do a little boop, boop. But I would never say you need to do that. Because who am I? You're a grown man. Like,
right. Like I said, you can have your preferences and you can discuss it. And if you choose to want to do that, that's one thing. But like, I don't like feeling like I have to do it or else what? You don't love me anymore? Sorry, a hair grew out of my leg.
What have you changed about your body for your spouse? Text hits in that message to 96893. Here's another Queen City confession. I love my best friend to death, but I don't know how to tell her this. Every time I walk into her house, it smells funky. Like not dirty or trashy because she's super clean, almost OCD about it. But there's just this weird smell, like old food mixed with something I can't put my finger on. I don't think she even notices it because she lives in it every day. Right. I keep making excuses to hang out at my place instead, but I feel like a bad friend for not telling her.
Oh, this is a really tough one. Do you tell someone or not?
They got a stanky house.
I personally would want to know.
Yeah, if you did it in a way where no one else was around and you're saying, hey, from friend to friend, I want you to know this is what I smell as an outsider.
Yes.
I would so rather you tell me that because I don't want people coming into my house, especially if there's like a big dinner party and then everyone's whispering, ooh, their house is stank. When can we leave?
Right.
Just tell me.
And here's the thing. You don't have to place blame. Obviously, you're not going to be like, what are you doing to make your house stink? No, like, be like, maybe you can go at it like, well, let's figure this out together.
Right. Be like, girl, I know how clean you are, honey. So let's figure this out together.
Exactly. A little compliment sandwich.
Here's the last Queen City confession. My boyfriend is everything I've ever wanted. He's kind, emotionally mature, and thoughtful. I love him so much.
Here comes the but.
I'm even hoping he proposes this year.
Oh, man, there's no but.
But there's one problem.
Okay, there's the but.
He's a 2 out of 10 in bed. And those 2 points are basically just for being enthusiastic. I feel awful even thinking it, but it's getting harder to ignore. How do you bring something like this up without crushing someone you love?
Well,
Holly,
you have to bring it up. Otherwise, your relationship is not going to last.
Yeah.
Period. I take it from someone who really loves to bury things because they think that they don't want to hurt someone else's feelings and they don't want to get into a debate and it's just too much. And I can keep a lot of stuff in without getting upset. That doesn't last forever. It's simply impossible. You're going to have to bring it up. Obviously, there's a way to do it. And there is a time and a place. And that place is not in the bedroom when things are going down, by the way. But you have to. Okay, you give him 2 points for enthusiasm.
Leave with that.
Those are the best 2 points to have. I mean, that would be way better than any other 2 points because if he's enthusiastic, he can be willing to change.
And here's a point when it comes to dealing with someone like this. Like I always felt like, you know, early in my 20s, I was not good in that realm. And it's because I wasn't in the moment. So that could be it. If he's a super like golden retriever energy, maybe he's so in his head and he's like, well, what can I do next to appease her? What can I do to make her feel better? And you need to just say, hey, just relax and be in the moment. You don't have
your body, by the way. Some people do have a hard time with that. There can be trauma involved.
Yeah.
Truly, there's like a myriad reasons why someone might not be great in the bedroom, but it's not like it can't be fixed without some work.
Got a confession you want to get off your chest? Text hits in that message to 96893. It is 7:15. Producer Kelvin's wedding was a couple weeks ago, but because he had such a small ceremony, there's been a little fallout from the people who were left off the invite, and someone in producer Kelvin's family is not too happy. But who is it? We find out next. Right now, it's Chappell Roan, Pink Pony Club.